Hey, what's going on, everyone? Surgical Snipes here, back at it again with another FC mobile video. What is going on, everyone? In this video, I want to explain my watch list in the market here for my targets that I want to get, my target signings that I want to get for the club in the future. All right, the club right now is it's an 85 overall club. It's an 85 overall team right now that I have. If you've seen my previous video, I mentioned that I sold the whole club. Pretty much the whole club I sold to get the 101 gold rank Hugo Sanchez. So that's what I did. I sold the whole club, sold to everybody. And now we have a whole different club now. And it's all based on getting the ball to Hugo Sanchez. If we can get the ball to Hugo Sanchez, we should be able to score goals. Even Vinny and Dembele can score goals if they have enough space. So my offense, I believe, is okay. It's very decent, especially with Hugo Sanchez, since he'll, with a clear shot, he'll be able to score against any goalie pretty much, for the most part. Um, my defense is really bad, and I have a non-existent midfield pretty much also. So it is what it is. We're in a rebuilding process right now with the team, and it all starts with Hugo Sanchez as my striker. So that's what it is, y'all. For my watch list in the market, I'm looking to get probably another Vinny Jr. card, the better Vinny Jr. card, the 94 Vinny Jr. card for my left wing. Don't really need to go for an Mbappe because he costs more, and Mbappe has a 104 95 shot. Vinny Jr. has a 103 88 shot, so we'll be okay with a Vinny Jr. card, you know. If I have the extra coins and shit, maybe one day I'll go for the Mbappe. But not really necessary, since we can do it with we can definitely get the job done with Vinny Jr. For me, it's all about the pace. So if they have over 100 pace, they're definitely worth getting. If their shot is good, if their shot is decent. Vinny Jr.'s shot isn't the best, but it's good enough. It's good enough. An 88 starting stat for a shot is definitely good enough. He's not the go-to option for shooting. I use him just for to make the runs, but he can definitely shoot if he has to, if he has room. So Vinny Jr. definitely is probably my favorite left winger in the game, since he's probably one of the most fastest ones. All right, for the right wingers, let's see here. I'm probably gonna go for a Jairzinho or a an Al Owairan. Jairzinho is way more expensive than Al. He's got a 102 pace, 96 shot. He'd be the one to go for. But Al Owairan, he's got one pace more than Jairzinho. Start with his starting stats here, with his base stats, and still 90 shots. So really good for speed. Decent, very good shot also. A lot of players say that the Salah card is the best one, and Salah is one of the best players in the game, let me tell you. You know, his 97 card here, 100 pace, 96 shot, 4 weak foot, really good. He has speed dribbler, he has long shot, finesse shot, so you can't go wrong with Salah as well. So it's pretty much either getting an Al, a Wyron, or a Jairzinho, or a Salah. But since Salah costs the most likely I'll be going with a Al Owairan an Al card in the future. All right, now for my next target strikers that I wanted to try and go for, or my next targets would be for the strikers would be I'm probably gonna go with a Eusebio. Eusebio, 100 pace, 102 shooting. Doesn't have a weak foot, 5-on-5 for both feet. So his shots on point. Very good card. He has the long shot taker trait and speed dribbler. So very good, very good. One of the best cards, one of the best strikers in the game. I'll probably target him in the future as well. If not, I can go for a Holland, 97 Holland. Turn him into a purple rank to make him 100. Right now he's going for a 127 mil or 120 mil right now. But I really don't do headers that much. I don't cross. My play style. I really don't cross the ball too much. Rarely at all do I cross the ball. I just pretty much just shoot the ball from either the left, right side, or middle side. And yeah, that's been my play style pretty much. If I can get past the defender, I just shoot the ball. I really don't go for the crosses at all, really. I like to rely on my just my shooting ability alone, not my crossing. But crossing is very OP as well if people like to play like that. A lot of players get mad when players just cross spam. It's part of the game. You just have to know how to work around it and deal with it since it's there. Do I think it's legit? No, obviously I don't think cross spamming is legit, since it's pretty much automatic if you have a good crossing winger that has like a 90 or 100 crossing stat, and they just pass it to they just cross it to a tall striker like Holland, who has like a 100 plus volley. Do I think it's legit? No, but it's part of the game, like I said. So just gotta have a good defense and hopefully try and get their wingers to try and get the ball away from the wingers before they have the chance to cross it. If not, then it's just random. It's just RNG pretty much when it's up in the air, and then it's your center back versus their striker. So pretty much for the most part, unless he has a way higher volley and a shooting stat, or if he's a higher OVR striker versus the center back, then most likely he's gonna win that and get the goal. So it is what it is. Yeah. So Vinny Jr. Eusebio card, and an Al Warren card is probably the targets I'm looking for my offense, because it's all about speed. Let's see, for the midfield. Midfield, I like to go with more defensive. I really don't care too much about the high passing stats or the shooting stats. I mostly just go for defense when it comes to midfielders. So with that in mind, my go-to target for a midfielder would be a Vieira. Patrick Vieira, 91 defending, 91 phys, with a 94 pace, and he has a decent shot as well, but he's got a 3 weak foot. But again, he's got 94 pace, 91 defending, 90 physical, so it's like having an extra defender, pretty much. So him and Valverde. Valverde has decent defending and decent physical, but his pace is amazing, 92 pace. So with a 92 pace Valverde and a 94 pace Patrick Vieira, I should be able to defend the ball way more better. Or I could go with Rodri as well. He's not as fast as Vieira or Valverde, but his defense is way better. 96 defending. So if you really want to go for defense, you want to go with Rodri. But again, his pace isn't the best. It's decent, but it's not the best. So you still have to be able to catch up to the players as well. As soon as he touches a player, he'll pretty much get the ball. That's only if he's able to get to them. That's why I'm sacrificing like 10 more defending stat for Valverde, because he has the 92 pace. But if you want to go pure defense with midfielders, then you want to go with a Vieira or a Rodri. All right, for CDMs, for defensive midfielders, you could go with Rodri as well. $100 defending. See, that's pretty good. That's amazing, actually. So if you want to have all three players, you can just get Vieira, Valverde, and then your CDM could be Rodri. See, so you can, that way you have all three players. And if you're on a more of a budget, you can get his 96 version. You can also get a Mateus also. He's got 91 pace, 97 defending. Amazing. So up to y'all, depending on your budget. Of course, my favorite CDM would have to be Ramirez. I had this card before. Very good card. If you guys need a good, solid CDM, definitely go for a Ramirez card. I haven't used Torre or whatever his name is. He's very decent as well. All right, so that's it for my midfielders. Now, for my center backs, for my CBs, my center backs, I'm targeting. Let's see. I'm trying to go for a. Let's see, where are they at here? Where's my CBs at, y'all? All right, here they are. For CBs, you want to go for the players who are taller, like 6'3", 6'4". That way they can win the headers. And not only can they have the, for CBs, you want to go for players for CBs that have center backs who are tall, like over 6'3" and 6'4", and who definitely have the power header trait. So, of course, on the more expensive side, you want to go with a Van Dijk. He's 6'4". He has the power header trait, which is important. 101 defending, 102 physical, 91 pace. So this is probably the best center back in the game. That's the premium version there. And then, of course, Maldini. 91 pace, 104 defending, 93 physical. But he doesn't have the power header. So I probably wouldn't go for him. I'd probably go with a Saliba, because Saliba is 6'4" as well, as same as Van Dijk. So with Saliba and Van Dijk, that's a crazy defense right there. They both, what, Saliba doesn't have power header in this card? What the fuck? He doesn't have power header on his 97. Does he have it in his 95? Alright, so he has it on his 95 card. So you don't want to go for the 97 Saliba. You can go for the 95 Saliba, because this one has power header. Even though this one has more OVR, I wouldn't even get him because he doesn't have the power header trait like his 95 version does. So for a cheaper price, you can get the better Saliba. Of course, Kim Min-jae, excellent center back as well. At 6'3", 86 pace, 100 defending, 99 fizz, with the power header and the dives into tackles straight. Amazing center back. So pretty much if you're on a budget, you want to go with Kim Min Jae and Saliba. And if you want to go with the pricey one, you want to go with Van Dijk or Saliba also. Or there could be another one. Let me see here. You got to search it. Let me search center backs here for the more premium ones here. Yeah, so Van Dijk is the most expensive one. And let's see which other one. Oh yeah, you can go with a Lucio because he has the power header as well. Ramos, his pace isn't the best, but he also has power header. But he's not as tall as Lucio and Van Dijk. So, but if that doesn't matter to y'all, then of course you can go with the Sergio Ramos. Who else would be good for y'all? On the more pricey side, Kohler has power header as well. So at 6'1" though, you guys gotta watch out for that. De Ligt has doesn't have power header, so I wouldn't go for him. Ricardo Carvalho doesn't have power header, so I wouldn't go for him. Rio Ferdinand. He does have power header, so if you guys want to go for him, he's good. And who else here? Ruben Diaz at 6'2", power header, decent pace, amazing defending, so you can go for him as well on the pricier side. So that's it for my center backs there. Next on my watch list will be the left backs. Let's see where they at here. I don't think I even have them on my watch list. I got too many goalies on my watch list, that's why. Let's see here. Well, I can take out the Saliba card that doesn't have the power header, so we'll take him out. I can also take out. We're gonna need one more slot open for another watch list for the left back and right back. So for the LBs and RBs. So probably let's take out. Let's just take out Muller because I'm not gonna buy him anyway. So, anyways, let's go and look for our watch list. Let's go search for some RBs and LBs. So first, let's go with the LB. All right, these are the premium ones here. They got Cole, Roberto Carlos, Grimaldo, Hernandez. Hernandez is the one I've been using for the most part on his like 84, 90 versions. Bumped him up to like a 94 at one time, and then I sold him. Teo Hernandez, really good because of his pace. Not the best because of his defending, though. So if you want speed, you go with Teo Hernandez. I'm probably thinking of going with the Tolkien. He's got 102 pace, decent defending, high defensive work rate, and he dives into tackle. So Tolkien would probably be the one to go for. Tolkien's probably the best left back for if you're on a budget. Davies is really good as well. 101 pace, 87 defending, 84 fizz. But his defense is medium work rate, so you always have to watch out for the work rates. You always want to go with high work rate players for their position. If you have attackers, you want to go with high work rate, only high work rate attack. And if you have defenders, you want to go with high work rate on them also. That way you gain the maximum work rate from the players, to increase your chances of winning. But yeah, if you're going more on the budget side, of course, the 91 Hernandez card, that's what I would get. And I think that's it, yeah. So pretty much go with the Hernandez if you want speed. 100 pace, 82 defending, 88 fizz. If you train him, if you rank him up, then his stats will be way better. Can't go wrong with that. So Tolkien, Davies, or Hernandez card for your LBs is what I'm probably going to go for in the future. And then the next one would be the RB. Alright, for RBs, the most premium one here is Kyle Walker. He's got 102 pace, 90 defending, 90 fizz. Most expensive the most expensive RB in the game right now at 239 million for his base card. Frimpong, a lot of people use Frimpong as well. 106 pace, 87 defending, 82 fizz, but his work rate is medium, so you got to watch out for that. Zanetti, of course, high work rate, decent stats all around. Carlos Alberto, one of the best RBs ever in history. Only has a medium work rate though. Most RBs and LBs are going to have medium work rates that I've seen, but some of them have high work rates. You just got to look around, and see what it is, And so definitely for RBs, I'd go with a probably gonna go with White or his more premium version. Got 85 pace, 91 defending, 84 fizz. High work rate. And his 94 version, of course. 92, 96, 89. Good there. High work rate there. So definitely probably White would be the target for an RB. Either that or Puyol. Yeah, Puyol will be really good as well. One of the best RBs in the game. Alright, so that's it for that one. Oh, I didn't pick the RB. Shit, let me see. Alright, let's go with the 94 White for now, just to have him on the watch list. And then for goalies, I have a bunch of them watched. I have 6 goalies that I'm looking at, that I'm thinking about getting one day. Probably, Ter Stegen right now has the highest OVR, but Van der Sar is the one that costs the most. They got Kobel as well, so these are the ones that are over 100 million. These are the keepers that are over 100 million. If you want to go a little bit below that, then of course, right now the meta pretty much would be either Allison, Oblak, or Ederson. And that's it for my watch list, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys were able to check those players out, see if they work for you. Maybe you guys have other players on your watch list that you're thinking of. For me, I'm thinking just when it comes to like my offense, just pure, it's all about the speed. You can sacrifice some shot some shooting for some speed. It's about speed. If you can make the runs, you get the speed. You'll be able to put yourself in a position to either pass the ball to an open striker or to an open player and have a better chance of scoring the goals. So once I have all those players, I should be able to definitely make a run for FC champion. Right now, the team is it's pretty much all based on Sanchez. The team revolves around Hugo Sanchez. So if I get some more premium cards, I should be able to increase my chances of climbing rank and getting to FC champion. I'm still in World Class 1, but I should be able to to get out of World Class 1 since I'm really a legendary division player. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned for another episode of my Road to FC Champion series. I enjoy doing those, and I enjoy commentating on my matches, and yeah, it's all fun. It's all good fun. Enjoying the game of soccer or the game of football, and we're gonna keep on going with it, y'all. We're gonna keep on going with it. All right, y'all. I'm signing out. Surgical Snipes. I will see y'all in the next one, in the next video. Peace.